1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has directed to provide cash assistance of 50,000 rupees per family to the flood-affected people within 3 days. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia reaffirmed the resolve to further solidify their strong brotherly relations spanning over decades. A week-long polio eradication campaign kicked off in Sindh and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa today. Security forces have killed an active terrorist during intelligence-based operation in Mir Ali. Kashmiris on both sides of line of control and the world over observed Indian Independence Day today as Black Day. In the Kashmir Premier League, the fifth match of second edition will be played between Mirpur Royals and Bach Stallions at Muzaffarabad this evening. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has issued directions for the provision of cash assistance of 50,000 rupees per family to the flood-affected people within 3 days. Chairing a meeting of the Flood Relief Coordination Committee in Islamabad today, he said an amount of 50,000 rupees instead of 30,000 rupees should be immediately provided to all the flood-hit families. He instructed that Benazir Income Support Program should provide the cash assistance of 50,000 rupees under the supervision of the National Disaster Management. The Prime Minister also emphasized on ensuring transparency in the provision of relief assistance to the affected people. He further said the cash assistance should be provided through electronic transfer to ensure that beneficiaries get their right. The Prime Minister directed that a joint survey in cooperation with provinces for the assessment of losses due to recent floods should be completed in 3 instead of 5 weeks. Shehbaz Sharif said that provincial governments should ensure coordination with the NDMA at the earliest regarding the joint survey to ensure timely assistance of the flood-affected people. He, however, said it is prerogative of the provincial governments to participate in the relief efforts of the federal government for the flood affectees. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has directed to remove all obstacles in the way of foreign investment in the country. Chairing a high-level meeting in Islamabad today, he constituted a committee to address the problems faced by foreign companies, especially those investing in Gwadar Free Zone. The committee will present its report and recommendations to the Prime Minister within 10 days. The Prime Minister said the Chinese investment companies should be facilitated on priority basis. He directed to remove all the hurdles in the acquisition of visa by the Chinese workers. He further said the visa procedure should be simplified and fast-tracked. The Prime Minister was given a detailed briefing about the companies entrusted to invest $10 billion in energy infrastructure, railway, port infrastructure and other projects. The meeting was informed that in the first phase, an immediate investment of $1 to $2 billion is expected. These projects will not only provide 45,000 jobs but also improve Pakistan's ease of doing business index. The Prime Minister directed the Investment Board and the Ministries of Planning and Finance to collectively frame a comprehensive plan regarding these projects. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have agreed to intensify mutual cooperation in the fields of investment, energy and trade. The understanding was reached at a telephonic conversation between Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud. Both the leaders reaffirmed the resolve to further solidify their strong brotherly relations spanning over decades. The Saudi Crown Prince felicitated the Prime Minister and Pakistani nation on the 75th Independence Day. He expressed his good wishes for the development and prosperity of Pakistan. Alluding to the help extended by the brotherly countries Saudi Arabia to Pakistan during difficult times, the Prime Minister thanked the Saudi Crown Prince's recent support for the stability and development of Pakistan's economy. Talking to Ambassador of Uzbekistan, Shehbaz Sharif underscored the need for urgently operationalizing the transit trade agreement and preferential trade agreements with Tashkent to fully unlock the immense bilateral economic potential. He said Trans-Afghan Railway project will advance the connectivity agenda and promote regional prosperity. He reiterated Pakistan's commitment to provide transit access to Central Asian republics to the ports of Karachi, Bin Qasim and Gwadar. father. Shehbaz Sharif also invited Uzbek investments in special economic zones of Pakistan, particularly in industrial, electronics, and agricultural sectors, which would accrue mutual benefits. Minister for Religious Affairs Mufti Abdul Shakur says the government provided best facilities to Hajj pilgrims this year. Addressing a post-Hajj news conference in Islamabad today, he said air-conditioned accommodation in Makkah and Medina, three-time meal and transportation facilities were provided to the Pakistani pilgrims during their stay in Saudi Arabia. The minister said that 15,000 Hujjaj were sent directly to Makkah and Medina from Islamabad under the Road to Makkah project. The polio eradication campaign kicked off in Sindh and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa today. In Sindh, Chief Minister Syed Murad Ali Shah inaugurated a week-long polio eradication campaign by administering vaccine drops to children in Karachi. The campaign will continue till 21st of this month in Karachi and Hyderabad divisions, while it will commence in other parts of the province next month. In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the first phase of a 2-week-long anti-polio drive kicked off today. During the first phase, the 5-day anti-polio campaign will be run in 6 southern districts, including Bannu, Lucky Marwat, Dera Ismail Khan, Tank, South and North Waziristan. The second phase of the campaign will begin in the rest of the districts from next Monday. This is Radio Pakistan. Security forces killed one terrorist in an intelligence-based operation in General Area Mir Ali of North Waziristan district today. According to ISPR, during the operation, intense fire exchange took place between own troops and terrorists. Weapon and ammunition were also recovered from the killed terrorist. The killed terrorist remained actively involved in terrorist activities against security forces and killing of innocent citizens. Ambassador of Oman in Pakistan, Muhammad Umar Ahmed Al Marhoon, called on Chief of Naval Staff Ahmed Amjad Khan Niazi in Naval Headquarters, Islamabad today. They discussed issues of mutual interest and cooperation in maritime sector. The ambassador appreciated Pakistan Navy's role for ensuring maritime security in the region. Kashmiris on both sides of line of control and the world over observed Indian Independence Day today as Black Day to convey the message to the international community that New Delhi continues to deny them their inalienable right to self-determination. The day was marked by a complete shutdown and civil curfew in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Due to the strike, the Kashmir Valley wore a deserted look. Meanwhile, the occupation authorities converted the entire Kashmir Valley into a military garrison as checkpoints and barricades were erected at main squares and points from north to south Kashmir. All roads leading to Cricket Stadium at Sonawar in Srinagar, the main venue of official function, were sealed. Despite restrictions, a mysterious blast took place when a BJP Sarpanch was unfurling the Indian flag at Panchayat Ghar in Mindhar in Poonch district today. The Israeli police have martyred a Palestinian in the Kafr Aqab town of occupied eastern Jerusalem. According to a statement issued by the Office of Jerusalem, Governor of Palestinian Authority, the victim was shot at close range after Israeli police officers broke into his home. In the Kashmir Premier League at Muzaffarabad, the 5th match of 2nd edition will be played between Mirpur Royals and Bagh Stallions at 7 p.m. The first one-day international of 3-match series between Pakistan and Netherlands will be played at Rotterdam tomorrow. Match will start at 2 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. And finally, the weather. Rain with wind and thunder shower is expected in Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Sindh, Balochistan, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir during the next 12 hours. Heavy falls are also expected in South Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan during the period. To end the news, here are some of the headlines once again. Prime Minister has directed to provide cash assistance of 50,000 rupees per family to the flood-affected people within 3 days. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia reaffirmed the resolve to further solidify their strong brotherly relations spanning over decades. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk. And also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio, Pakistan News Office.